Hello and welcome from Oak Pavilion in Sonora, California. I'm Jeremy Hurtado, joined by Levi Flores, and today we're going to talk about the Folsom Lake Falcons coming in to take on your Columbia College Claim Jumpers.
Yeah, Columbia and Folsom played once this year already, and Columbia won. It was a great game, a great matchup all the way in Folsom Lake.
That's right. They won 94-81 in the second game of the season in the Falcon Classic. It was actually a home game for Folsom Lake. In that game, Grant Bellis from Folsom Lake scored 16 points, had 4 rebounds. Clayton Davis had 16 points and 2 rebounds. And Pierce Rexford had 16 points and 5 rebounds, leading the way for the Falcons. The Claim Jumpers were led by Landis Spivey, who had 31 points and 8 rebounds. Grayson Carper kicked in 20 points and 12 rebounds. And Keith Shakes had 14 points, 5 rebounds in that victory earlier this season. And we talked to Coach Hoyt a little while ago. We'll be right back with that after this national anthem. Again, we talked to Coach Hoyt earlier today, and he said that playing Folsom Lake earlier isn't really an advantage for his team because Columbia beat them at their home, and you know Folsom Lake would love to come back tonight and beat Columbia here at their place. So, Levi, why don't you give us the starting lineups for both teams here as they announce them here.
So start for Columbia as they're the home team. Number 1, Deshaun Bartley. Number 4, Seth Coddington. Number 11, Landis Spivey. Number 21, Grayson Carper. And number 35, Caleb Carter. On the other side of the court, Folsom Lake, number 1, Galen Solich, number 2, Grant Bellis, number 4, Chris Fairchild, number 5, Everett Campbell, and number 22, Trey Adams.
Folsom Lake's coached by Bill Bedford. This is second season at the helm of the Folsom Lake Falcons. Last year they were 11-17, 6-10 in the Big 8 conference. And last night they beat West Hills Coalinga, who we saw earlier today, 61-58 in a low-scoring game for both teams, as Folsom Lake averages 71.3 points per game coming into the game, while Columbia averages 85.3. So we look forward to an exciting, upbeat game here today as the Jumpers and Falcons get ready to take the court here, and tip-off is moments away. Thanks for joining us here earlier than expected. This game was actually supposed to be a 6 p.m. tip time, but due to weather and travel concerns, both teams moved up all the games today, and we are underway here as Folsom Lake wins the tip. Solich takes the tip for the Falcons. Works it down low. Shot up by number 22, Adams, is no good. Rebound comes off to Carter, and Columbia is on the move on the offense. Over to Caper. Bartley, dribble, spins, down low to Carter, inbound. Shot is up, and foul is called on number 22, Trey Adams. As we see here in the replay, entry pass from Bartley, down low to Carter, who picked up the foul, and he'll be shooting 2. Columbia comes into tonight's game 71.2% free throw shooting team. First free throw is off, mark, no good. And we're still scoreless here at Oak Pavilion. Second free throw attempt coming up for Carter. 6'8" sophomore out of Stockton. Played his high school ball at Stagg High School. Free throw is short. Rebound comes off, and is Fairchild down on the ground to get the rebound for the Falcons. Solich feeds the big guy down low. Adams, shot no good, and again, rebound comes off to Carter. One and done for the Falcons early in the first half. Coddington with the ball here at the top of the key. Dribbles around his defender and is blocked. Wilsonberger given out by number 2, Grant Bellis of the Falcons. The Falcons are on the offense. Again, they seem to want to feed the ball down to Adams, who kicks it out to Bellis and has his shot blocked by Carter, but rebound comes to Adams and he lays it up and in. First points of the game go to the Folsom Lake Falcons. And 3 times down the court, they've fed the ball down low, all 3 times to Trey Adams. Spivey dribbles down the court, lays it up and in, and 2 points for Columbia. He went right at Adams that time and wasn't afraid. Laid it up and in off the glass, tying the game at 2.
It took over a minute for one of these teams to score, and right back lane as Spivey ties it up early in the game.
Folsom Lake gives the ball down low to Bellis. Shot up, no good. Rebound comes off to Coddington. Coddington pressing down the court, has the ball knocked away, and it's going to remain Columbia possession. 24 seconds on the shot clock here. Inbound the ball is Carper for Columbia over to Coddington. Coddington down to Spivey at the block. Spivey dribbles once, twice, backs into the guy. Double team comes back out to Coddington for 3. No good. A rebound comes off to Adams. Solich layup, no good. Rebound Adams for the Falcons. Shot fake, 3-point shot. blocked and out of bounds by number 21 Carper on Columbia. Bellis tried to shot fake, then took the shot. Got it blocked by Carper, out of bounds. He'll inbound the ball for the Falcons. Inbound comes out of the hands, and it's actually stolen by Carper. And he has his pocket picked by Solich, who comes back for the Falcons. Over the layup, no good. And Carper with the rebound, hands it off to Coddington. Coddington over to Bartley. Back to Carper at the top of the key. Spivey looking, and his foul called on number 4, Chris Fairchild. Reach foul, second team foul, his first of the game. Gives the ball out of bounds to Columbia with a reset shot clock at 20. Inbound, Carper looking for someone, gets it over to Spivey. Spivey at the top of the key. Dribbles a couple times, working his way, kicks it over to Carper. Carper, three-point shot up, no good. Rebound comes off to Adams. And Folsom Lake brings it up the court. Nice steal by Coddington. Reverse layup, no good. Rebound, Carper is up and good. And just like that, 4-2 lead for Columbia with 6:30 left to go in the first half. Fairchild brings it up for the Falcons. Guarded closely by Carper. He's on the floor, hands it to Adams. Adams' shot, no good. Short rebound comes off to Bartley, and Columbia is back on the offensive attack. Over to Spivey, three shot, no good. Rebound, Bellis for the Falcons. Campbell with the pull-up jumper. Ties it all up with 16 left. 4-4 here in the first half. Shot by Carter, no good. Rebound, high up. Going to be a possession arrow favoring Columbia. Coming into the game for Columbia is Keith Shakes. He's replacing Spivey. Like we said, Shakes had a great game against these guys last time. 14 points, 5 rebounds earlier this year against Folsom. We'll see how much he contributes here today.
Watch out for Columbia in the paint for defense because Keith Shakes and Caleb Carter block almost all the time, about 5 blocks per game for both of them.
Inbound comes down into Shakes right there in the paint. Lays it up, no good. Rebound, no good. Offensive foul called on Shakes. So there he is, just like you said, getting work in the paint for Columbia. Getting the early touch, shot up, but also called for an offensive foul.
Both teams playing great defense here as the score of 8, 4 minutes into the game.
Solich hands off to Bellis. Over to Adams, and then back to Solich. 32. Rexford with the shot, no good. He checked in at the last dead ball as well. Coddington brings it up for Columbia. Coddington, shot fake now goes up, misses, rebound Shakes. Has it taken away from him by Adams. That's Adams' 5th rebound so far in the game. Adams at the three-point line. He passes it off to Bellis. Bellis down to Rexford. Rexford shot no good. Partially had to deal with Carter there, the big shot blocker. Three-point shot no good by Shakes. One and done for Columbia as Adams comes up with the rebound. And we have a timeout called here. Timeout by Folsom Lake.
This broadcast of Claim Jumper Basketball is brought to you by the NCS-TV Summer Basketball Camp.
to action here after the timeout by Folsom Lake. We'll see how Folsom Lake responds offensively after a timeout. Coach calls something, I'm sure, to set up a play. Great defense there by Shakes on Columbia so far. Down shot clock short. And then we got an offensive foul on number 5, Campbell. Creates a turnover, so not what Folsom Lake's looking for after a timeout there. Checking into the game for Folsom Lake is number 20, Gavin Kaminja, 6'8" sophomore from Antelope. Coddington dribbles up the court. Over to Carper. Now down over to Carter. Carter gets hands off to Carper. 3-point shot is up and no good. Rebound comes off the Shakes, who hands the ball to Coddington. Carper. Shot no good. And then he's called for the offensive foul on the rebound. So 2 fouls so far for Columbia, both of them on the offensive rebounding position. You see here on the replay, spin move, layup, no, or shot, no good. Rebound comes over the back of 2. Bellis creating a turnover for Columbia. Bellis guarded by Carper. Over to Rexford. Back to the top of the key to Solers. Driving runner shot, no good. Rebound comes off to Terrell Jones. He's over to Coddington for the layup, and Columbia has their lead 6-4. Great defense creating easy offense for Columbia on the last possession. Another tip pass, and it's intercepted by Harper. Pass from Coddington over to Terrell Jones, no good. Rebound comes out of bounds off of Carter, giving Folsom Lake the ball. Checking back in for Columbia, number 11, Terrell Jones.
That's actually Landis Spivey, and also Makai Reeves, number 3, came into the game as well.
Thank you. Sorry about that. Folsom Lake back down to Rexford. Rexford workaround layup is good. Spivey to inbound the ball for Columbia. Spivey at the top of the key. Passes over to Terrell Jones, who layup shot, or running shot, no good. Rebound comes off to Rexford. Folsom Lake working around the outside. The screen, shot, foul. Called by number 10, Terrell Jones. That'll send Jaden Solich to the line, shooting 2. Solich is a 5'10" freshman from Roseville, California, played at Roseville High School. First free throw up, and it's good. Folsom comes into the game shooting 73.8% from the free throw line. Second free throw shot up, so also up and good. And we have an 8-6 Folsom lead here with 11:50 left to go in the first half. Kind of a slow first half so far, Levi. Shot by Shakes, his 3-pointer good, giving Columbia back to lead 9-8. Quickly down the court, Bellis hits a 3, and he says, there's some offense for you, Mr. Play-by-play guy.
Yeah, he answered right back after Keith Shakes hit that one.
So I say it's a slow-paced game, and then boom, 6 points in less than 30 seconds. Reeves over to Jones. Over to Spivey at the corner. Spivey's looking. Jumps, cross-court pass to Shakes. Shakes again, 6 quick points for Shakes. So Shakes doing it from the outside, not necessarily down in the paint. But Columbia will take it. Shakes with the defense on Bellis. Campbell, shot clock running down, jump shot up, no good. Rebound comes off to number 20, Kaminja, and he lays it up and in. Great job there working the boards by the Falcons. Rivas, jump shot goes through. Great drive basket by number 5, Everett Campbell there. And offense is quickly picked up here in the last minute and a half as it's 15-14 Folsom Lake over Columbia, 9:55 left to go. We've got a holding call on the Folsom Lake on number 1, Jalen Solich. First personal.
Substitutions. Sorry, excuse
Go
me.
ahead.
Number 1, Deshaun Bartley, and number 4, Seth Coddington back in the game for the Claim Jumpers.
Rivas over to Bartley. Bartley back to Rivas. Thought about a 3. Now kicks it over to Bartley. Bartley drives the lane. Pass is tipped out of bounds. Columbia will retain possession. 10 seconds left on the shot clock, rather. And Rivas will inbound it from the baseline. Rivas over to Bartley. Bartley in the corner 3, shot up, no good. Rebound. Rattled around and Spivey comes up with it. Great job on the boards there by Columbia. Over to Rivas. Rivas drives, shot, no good. Partially deflected by Kaminja. And Folsom Lake's back on the offensive attack. Running layup, no good by Solich. Rebound comes to Coddington. Coddington will push. Drives the lane, kicks it out to Bartley. Bartley for 3, and it's up and good. Great transition offense there. Drive and kick to the wide open 3-point shooter. Now we got an offensive foul called on number 32, Pierce Rexford. Here's the drive by Coddington, kick out to Bartley for the wide open 3-point basket. Last trip down. Beautiful replay there by our NorCal Sports TV camera crew. Coddington over to Spivey, who gives it to Bartlett. Bartlett dribbles, looking for a shooter out the wing. Back over to Coddington, down low to Carter. Carter backs in, shot, no good. Rebound again, great job by Spivey getting on the glass for Columbia. Spivey back from Coddington, 3-point basket. There it is, you do the work on the glass, you get rewarded, and you get a big shot. Shot by Rexford goes in after he picks up his own rebound. And Folsom quickly back down on the offensive glass. 20-17, Columbia up. Shot by Spivey, no good. Long rebound comes out to Rivas. Rivas thought about it and dribbles off the left side, kicks it over to Coddington. Coddington slips, dribbles back to Bartley. Bartley at the top of the key, drives, and it's a foul called on number 1, Jalen Solich.
That's Solich's second foul of the game.
Quickly, Coach Benford pulls him from the game. Here's the replay here of the 3-pointer by Spivey of last possession after he got the rebound for Columbia. Inbound pass comes to Coddington. Dribbles, kicks it over to Carper. Carper thought about a 3, now drives, and his pass is tipped and deflected out of bounds by number 5, Everett Campbell. Possession will stay with Columbia. 12 seconds left on the shot clock. Difficult place to inbound from. Gets it in to Coddington. Coddington dribbling at the top of the key, guarded by Rexford. Coddington over to Carper. Wide open three-point basket. Put it in the board. 23-17. Columbia has a lead. 7:22 left to go in the first half. Campbell looks down low. Nope. Kicks it out to number 2, Bellis, who shot 3 no good. Rebound rattles around, and it's going to be a foul called on Columbia. Here's a replay of the Carper wide open three-point basket. Folsom Lake inbound into the basket. Davis inbounds it to Bellis. Bellis down low to Rexford, over to Kaminja. Kaminja no good. Rebound comes off to Spivey. He gives it over to Coddington. Coddington will push it up the court for the jumpers. Carry called by Coddington, gives the ball back to the Falcons. So turnover by Columbia, gives the ball back to the Falcons. Campbell pushes up for the Falcons, over to Rexford. Rexford looked down low, now kicks it over back to Bellis. Bellis drives the baseline, kicks it back out to Kaminja. Kaminja over to Campbell. Campbell off the screen from Kaminja. Oh, tried to pass, but no good. Carper intercepted up to Bartley. Three-point shot, no good, but rebound comes off to Columbia. Coddington with the rebound over to Carper, and again, three-point basket from the same spot, and that's going to force Folsom Lake to call timeout. 26-17. Your Claim Jumpers lead with 6:17 left to go in the first half.
This broadcast is brought to you in part by Recruiting Boost, Athletic College Placement Service. The NCS TV Summer Basketball Camp. Go to NorCalSportsTV.com/camp to learn more and get your $100 discount off camp tuition. Practice Timing, created by coaches, for coaches. Straight Sports, custom uniforms. Go to straightsports.com for more.
Pierce checked in. Checking in for Columbia is Keon Pierce for the first time today. Folsom Lake takes the timeout. Let's see if they can set up some offense here after the timeout. Our friend Chris Babcock loves to see how teams respond after a timeout, and that's not the way it was drawn up, I'm sure, as they turn the ball over. Columbia Coddington over to Spivey. Spivey, three-point basket. It's good. Three-point basket, Spivey. Third three in a row by Columbia. And their lead is now up to 12 points. Folsom Lake in the danger zone here early in the first half. Shot no good by Davis. Rebound comes off to Spivey. Over to Coddington. He's going to bring it up for Columbia. 5:30 left to go in the first half. Great move by Bartlett. Gets open, lays shot no good, but draws a foul. That's the 7th team foul on Folsom Lake. Foul goes on number 3, Clayton Davis, his first. Again, 7th team foul. Deshaun Bartley, 5'10", freshman from Fort Lauderdale, Florida, shooting 2 from the line. First one's up and good. He's got 4 points on the night so far. Second free throw, hesitation. It's good. Columbia, a little token pressure coming out of the backcourt. Now they decide to trap. Ball comes over to Fairchild. Fairchild drives the lane, lays it up on the glass, no good. Rebound comes out of bounds. It'll be Columbia ball. Coddington bringing it up for the Plain Jumpers. Over to Carper. Carper looking. Bounce pass over to Spivey. Spivey cross-court pass to Coddington. Coddington out to Bartlett. Bartlett for three. No good. A rebound comes off to Coddington, and the Jumpers will get a new shot clock. Shot over, passes over to Carper, and he says, "Oh, I need a shot clock." 3-point basket by Carper. And Columbia is on fire from behind the line. 34-17 is our score here.
This broadcast of Claim Jumper Basketball is brought to you by the NCS TV Summer Basketball Camp.
Finding athletic college scholarships can be an overwhelming task for athletes. It's essential to utilize experts and former college coaches who know the ins and outs of college recruiting. At Recruiting Boost, we help prospective student athletes navigate the recruiting process from start to finish, ultimately helping them earn scholarship opportunities. We don't rely on cold emails or large databases. Instead, we have direct contact with college coaches through calls, texts, and social media. Contact us today.
Back in action here. Folsom Lake brings it up on the offensive side of the ball. Right now trailing by 17 with 4.5 minutes left to go in the first half. So far, Columbia's played some great defense, creating turnovers, making all shots contested, and there's another turnover forced by Columbia. Bartlett on the drive, kicks it over down low, and it's lost. Keon Pierce off his arm. Folsom Lake, three-point shot, no good. Rebound off, tipped up by Rexford, no good. Rebound comes off to Folsom Lake, and there another shot, no good. Rebound again by Folsom Lake by Solich. Solich inbound, or pass, entry pass was tipped away. Ends up coming out to number 23, Jeremy Dexter, and he hits the three-pointer. A badly needed three for the Folsom Lake Falcons.
That was some great ball movement by the Falcons there.
Some of it was intentional, some of it was just tip passes that ended up in the hands of the Falcons, but they'll take it. As Coddington answers with his own three, and Columbia, that's 5 points now for Coddington. Foul called on the drive. Jaden Solich gets called on the ground. Here's a replay of the pass from Carper to Coddington for three. Last time down for the Columbia. Grant Bellis checks back in for the Falcons for Chris Fairchild. Bellis to inbound the ball for the Falcons. Looking for someone to get it to. Finally gets it inbounds to Campbell. Campbell over to Drexel. Dexter. Dexter down low to Rexford. Rexford layup no good. Off comes the rebound to Carper, and he's on the run. Over to Coddington. Coddington drive. Layup no good. Rebound comes off to Carter, and he's fouled. By number 2, Grant Bellis. His first, team's 8th, sending Carter to the line, shooting 2. First up, no. Free throws up and no good for Carter. Second attempt on the way here. 17-point game. Columbia up 37-20 with 2:51 left to go in the first half. Free throw attempt up and rattles around and rolls in. And gets Carter on the board with his first point of the night. Dexter over to Bellis. Campbell drives down the baseline, spins around, shot up and good for Campbell and the Folsom Lake Falcons. Interesting to see here if Columbia goes back down low or if they end up trying to take another three-point shot. Spivey dribbling low and ends up turning the ball over. Checking back in for Columbia is number 3, Rivas. Here's a replay of that last Folsom Lake possession where Campbell, nice move to get around the Columbia defender, shot up and good. Solich dribbles on the right wing, gets a screen from Rexford, kicks it back out to Rexford for 3, no good. A rebound comes off to Shakes, who checked in as well with the last dead ball. And he hands it off to Coddington. Coddington drives, pass down low to Carter with an amazing dunk. Two-handed dunk. Campbell over to Rexford. Rexford loses ball and the Spivey comes up with it. Gives it over to Coddington, who brings it up the court, hands it back to Spivey. Spivey's 3 is easy, nothing but net. 43-22, Columbia up. Ooh, that time Shakes a little aggressive. Here's the dunk by Caleb Carter from the pass from Seth Coddington last time. Folsom inbounds the ball in the backcourt and 18 seconds on the shot clock. Solich dribbles to the corner, picks it off to Rexford at the top of the key. Shot, no good. A rebound comes off to Spivey. Coddington shakes, top of the key. Layup, no good, but he's going to get the foul. Nice move there. Just a head shake. Got the defender to step over, went around him, drive down the lane. Here it is, shake, boom, Leia gets the body contact by Rexford. Sends him back to the line. Free throw short again. Columbia missing a lot of free throws here in the first half. Second free throw attempt. Coddington makes the second one, 1 of 2. Folsom Lake, token pressure by Columbia. Bellis thought about the 3, guarded by Coddington. Bellis drives, shot blocked by Carter. Rebound comes off to Spivey and hands it off to Coddington, who looks at the shot clock, says, oh, we'll work some clock here. 30 seconds left to go first half. Coddington gets it back. 12 seconds left on the shot clock. Drives, shot, no good. Ball out of bounds off of Folsom Lake. Columbia has possession. 3 seconds left on the shot clock. 13.3 left in the first half. Great inbound pass from Coddington to Spivey with the layup and the foul. Nice inbound play there by Columbia. You see it there, 23. Jeremy Drexter take with the foul. Spivey 14 points now after the made free throw, leads all scorers in the game. And Columbia is up 47-22. Campbell over to Bellis for three, no good. Rebound tipped by Drexler, out of bounds with half a second left to go in the first half. So far, Columbia is having a great first half on the boards. They're making their threes. And Coach Rob Hoyt's going to take a timeout here.
This broadcast is brought to you in part by Recruiting Boost, Athletic College Placement Service. The NCS TV Summer Basketball Camp. Go to NorCalSportsTV.com/camp to learn more and get your $100 discount off camp tuition. Practice timing, created by coaches for coaches. And Straight Sports, custom uniforms. Go to straightsports.com for more.
So half a second left. Baseball pass to Coddington off his hands, and it's going to end the first half. At the end of the first half here, we scores 47-22. Columbia in the lead here. Seems like everything's gone Columbia's way here in the first half, Levi.
Yeah, Folsom Lake is doing really good defense. They're playing really aggressively, as it shows in their fouls. And multiple people have 2 fouls, a few have 1, and Columbia College only has 4 people with fouls. So it's a really great game. It started off really good for Columbia and Folsom as they were playing amazing defense. Only 4 points scored for each team in the first 5 minutes. Then Columbia took over in the second half of that first round of basketball. This broadcast of Claim Jumper Basketball is brought to you by the NCS TV Summer Basketball Camp.
Practice timing is created by coaches for coaches. Practice timing helps you create, store, and time your practices. Practices are timed on coaches' phones, in our app with push notifications to remind coaches of transitions with notes and messaging. The user interface is easy to use with a drag and drop feature, copies practices, stores all previous activities and practices. Never use paper or any other expensive, bulky, hard-to-see timers again. Check out practice timing.
Check out practicetiming.com or email us at info@practicetiming.com for further details.
Finding athletic college scholarships can be an overwhelming task for athletes. It's essential to utilize experts and former college coaches who know the ins and outs of college recruiting. At Recruiting Boost, we help prospective student athletes navigate the recruiting process from start to finish, ultimately helping them earn scholarship opportunities. We don't rely on cold emails or large databases. Instead, we have direct contact with college coaches through calls, texts, and social media. Contact us today.
Practice timing is created by coaches for coaches. Practice timing helps you create, store, and time your practices. Practices are timed on coaches' phones, in our app with push notifications to remind coaches of transitions with notes and messaging. The user interface is easy to use with a drag and drop feature, copies practices, stores all previous activities and practices. Never use paper or any other expensive, bulky, hard-to-see timers again. Check out practice timing.
Check out practicetiming.com or email us at info@practicetiming.com for further details.
Finding athletic college scholarships can be an overwhelming task for athletes. It's essential to utilize experts and former college coaches who know the ins and outs of college recruiting. At Recruiting Boost, we help prospective student athletes navigate the recruiting process from start to finish, ultimately helping them earn scholarship opportunities. We don't rely on cold emails or large databases. Instead, we have direct contact with college coaches through calls, texts, and social media. Contact us today.
Practice timing is created by coaches for coaches. Practice timing helps you create, store, and time your practices. Practices are timed on coaches' phones, in our app with push notifications to remind coaches of transitions with notes and messaging. The user interface is easy to use with a drag and drop feature, copies practices, stores all previous activities and practices. Never use paper or any other expensive, bulky, hard-to-see timers again. Check out practice timing.
Check out practicetiming.com or email us at info@practicetiming.com for further details.
Finding athletic college scholarships.
Over to Caper. Bartley, dribble, spins, down low to Carter, inbound on the offense. Again, they seem to want to feed the ball down to Adams, who kicks it out to Spivey. Dribbles down the court, lays it up and in, and nice steal by Coddington. Reverse layup, no good. Rebound, Harper is up and good. And rebound, Bellis for the Falcons. Campbell with the pull-up, down into Shakes, right there in the paint. Lays it up, no good. Rebound, no good. Offensive. Harper. shot, no good. Driving runner, shot, no good. Rebound comes off to Terrell Jones. He's over to Coddington for the layup. Folsom Lake back down to Rexford. Rexford workaround layup is good. No first half so far. Levi. Shot by 9-8. Quickly jumps, cross-court pass to Shakes. Shakes again, 6 quick points. Campbell, shot clock running down. Jump shot up, no good. Rebound comes off. It's number 20, Kaminja, and he lays. Rivas, great drive basket by number 4. Rebound comes to Coddington. Coddington will push. Drives the lane, kicks it out to Bartley. Bartley for 3, and it's up and good. Rebound again. Great job by Spivey getting on the glass for Columbia. Spivey back from Coddington. 3-point basket awarded, and you get a big shot. Shot by Rexford goes in. Over to Coddington. Coddington slips. Dribbles back to Bartley. Bartley at the top of the key. Drives, and it's dribbling at the top of the key, guarded by Rexford. Coddington over to Carper. Wide open 3-point basket. Put in the board. No good, but rebound comes off to Columbia. Coddington with the rebound over to Carper, and again, ball over. Columbia Coddington over to Spivey. Spivey, 3-point basket. It's good. 3-point basket. No good. A rebound comes off to Coddington, and the jumpers are getting a new shot clock. Shot over, passes over to Carper, and he says, all in these inbound or pass, entry pass was tipped away. Ends up coming out to number 23. Some of it was intentional, some of it was just tip passes that ended up in the hands of the Falcons, but they'll take it. Campbell drives down the baseline, spins around, shot up, and he hands it off to Coddington. Coddington drives, pass down low to Carter with an amazing dunk. Two-handed dunk. Coddington, who brings it up the court, hands it back to Spivey. Spivey's 3 is Coddington. Shakes, top of the key. Layup, no good, but he's going to get the foul. Drives, shot, no good. Ball out of bounds, off. Great inbound pass from Coddington over to Caper. Bartley, dribble, spins, down low to Carter, inbound on the offense. Again, they seem to want to feed the ball down to Adams, who kicks it out to. Welcome back here as we get ready to start the second half of play. Columbia up 47-22 at halftime. Now with our halftime stats, Levi Flores.
Starting off with Folsom Lake, since they started off really good on defense. It was a low-scoring game, 8 points scored, 4 for each team in the beginning within 5 minutes of the game. Everett Campbell, leading scorer, 6 points, 1 foul. Jalen Solich, 2 points, 2 fouls, getting early foul trouble already. Grant Bellis, 2 points, 1 block and a foul. And then Pierce Rexford, number 32 off the bench, 4 points and 2 fouls. Going over the clean jumper side, some really great players right now. Seth Coddington, 6 points, 4 rebounds, and a steal. Doing really bad from the free throw line. The whole team is in general. Landis Spivey, number 11, 14 points, 3 rebounds, and 4 steals. He's on his way to a triple-double possibly if he keeps it up in the second half. Number 21, Grayson Carper, 11 points, 4 rebounds, 3 steals, and even a block. He only has 1 foul. The claim jumpers are doing really good on the foul territory because only 1 player, Keith Shakes, has 2 fouls, and he also has 6 points and 3 rebounds. Caleb Carter, the starting center, number 35, 3 points, 2 rebounds, and 2 blocks. A great block player. He really gets inside the paint and blocks anyone who comes inside.
So Landis Spivey, you said 11 points.
Landis Spivey, 14.
Oh, 14, excuse
He's
me.
hit 3 3-pointers early in the first half.
I think he likes playing Folsom Lake. Last time against them, he had 31 points and 8 rebounds. Tonight, 14 points in the first half. He's well on his way to getting to 30 again here against the Falcons. So, 47-22, Columbia up, like we said. What do we look for here in the second half, Levi, to maybe get the Folsom Lake back in the game?
Folsom Lake, they're looking for the easy shots, and they're passing really great. They're moving the ball around. although the easy shots aren't always easy to come by. So just keep passing the ball, get it inside, and try to draw some foul trouble against Keith Shakes and Caleb Carter.
I also expect Bellis and Davis to kind of take over on the offensive end. They didn't seem to do much this first half. Last time they played Columbia, they each had 16 points. And so far, Columbia's been able to keep them and Rexford in check. And so we'll see how the Falcons come out in the second half and try to change things up. Maybe they change their defense a little bit. We saw that in the first game today where Coalinga came out in a press defense and kind of changed the momentum and was able to come back in a game. They were down by 20-plus points in the second half. Let's look to see what happens here in the second half as we're moments away from the second half start. Coach Hoyt's team trying to go to a perfect 8-0 on the season.
Yeah, the Claim Jumpers, they almost lost early in the season to Diablo Valley. They were down by 20 at one point and came all the way back in overtime to win the game.
There's the horn. We're getting ready to start the second half. Looks like the starters out there for Columbia: Bartley, Coddington, Spivey, Harper, and Carter. Folsom Lake still in their huddle. It looks like we're going to get the same starters as well for them. Brings out Solich, Bellis, Fairchild, Campbell, and Adams. Adams had good work in the first half down low with rebounds. Didn't score a lot of points. They looked with him the first 3 times they had the ball in the first half. Let's see what they do here in a second. Solich over to Campbell. Right now they're just going around the perimeter. Gets it down low to Adams. Adams shot up and good. First points of the second half goes to Adams and the Folsom Lake Falcons. Just like they started the first half, they try to go down low to their big guy, Adams. Bartlett over to Coddington in the corner. Coddington dribbles around to the top of the key. Hands off to Spivey. Spivey fakes a 3-point shot, throws one up wildly off the blackboard, no good. Rebound comes off to Bellis, who pushes for the Falcons. Pull-up jumper, in and out, no good. Rebound Carter for Columbia, and he hands the ball to Coddington. Carper on the wing. Dribbles in, shot good for Carper. One. Solich with the shot, no good. Rebound comes off to Carter. Carter hands off to Coddington. Over to Carper. Carper thought about a deep three. Decided, nope, I'm going to dribble in. Passes the ball off to Spivey, who gives it to Bartley. Bartley drives in. Contested layup. It's no good. Here's the last possession, little half hook shot there from the middle of the key by Carper. Bartley at the line for Columbia. See if they can shoot free throws in the second half better than they did in the first half. There's the better start as we go 1 of 1 here to start the second half. Second free throw also up and good, so that's a better way to start the half here from the free throw line for Columbia.
That was Bartley's second set of free throws from the line, 100% on tonight.
Folsom Lake dealing with the Columbia pressure, three-quarter court pressure. Pass comes over to Bartley. He thought about the three, gives it to Campbell, who gives it down to Adams. Adams' shot is blocked. A Wilson burger by number 35, Caleb Carter. Out of bounds, ball still stays in the possession of Folsom Lake. Here's the replay. Good entry pass. Adams guy beat. Carter comes over off ball and erases it for the Claim Jumpers. Back down inside goes the ball to Fairchild. He spins and makes it up and in. Offensive foul called on Columbia. So that's how you don't want to have to start the second half. You turn the ball over. Don't let Folsom Lake get easy possessions. Empty shots on your side of the ball turns into points for Folsom Lake, and that's the recipe for coming back from a huge halftime deficit. Bellis spins, kicks the ball over to Solis. Solis drives, kicks it off to Adams and lays it up and in. And 4 quick points here to start the second half for Adams down low. Harper, top of the key, gives it over to Coddington. Coddington looking, Spivey cutting, Coddington rather spins, shot no good, rebound, comes back, fights for his own rebound. And a new shot clock for Columbia. Works to the top of the key to Bartley. Bartley guarded closely by Campbell. Harper at the wing. Now guarded by Campbell. Bartley. 12 seconds left to go on the shot clock here. Bartley drives down the lane, lays it up, no good. Rebound comes off to Solis, and he's on the run for the Falcons. Falcons over to Adams. Adams lays it up off the glass, no good. Rebound comes to Spivey. He hands to Coddington. Coddington dribbles it off his foot, and then number 4, Fairchild, dives for the ball, loose ball, but gets a piece of Coddington and will pick up the foul. 51-28. Columbia leads, 16:44 left to go in the second half. Spivey gives it to Carper. Carper dribbling at the top of the key. Goes over to Coddington at the left wing. Back to Bartley. Carper. Carper dribbles in, lays a hook again off the back of the rim and in. The home bounce there for the line jumpers as he puts in his 15th point of the game. Nice little running layup there by number 1, Jalen Solich from Folsom Lake, and then he rolls his ankle. Looks like he's going to be able to stay in the game there, though.
I don't know where Columbia's defense went, but Folsom Lake starting off with 8 points early in the second half.
All in the paint, too. So actually, it looks like Solich is going to have to come out of the game. He tried to walk it off, but he's going to be subbed out. Pierce Rexford is going to come in, and Rexford comes off the bench. He put up 16 last time against Columbia as well. Tonight he's only got 4 points, but he is an explosive player and is able to put points on the board in a hurry. Checking in for Columbia, number 23, Keith Shakes replaces Deshaun Bartley. Columbia with the ball. Harper over to Shakes. Shakes from the corner. 3, no good. Rebound comes off to Carter. Carter gets it over to Spivey. Spivey dribbles in. Cut off. Kicks it over to Coddington. Coddington down low to Carter. Back out to Shakes. Good interior defense there by Folsom Lake, creating the penetration. This time, Spivey penetrates and he throws it up off the glass and gets called for 22. Gets called for a foul. And now Adams is going to get called for a technical. Adams did not agree with the call. He was warned and he got called for the technical. So Coddington's going to shoot free throws here. Adams going to be subbed out by coach Bill Bedford. Coming in for him is Gavin Kaminja. Shooting the technical free throws is number 4, Seth Coddington for Columbia. Free throws up and good. Second free throw is off the mark, no good, rattles off. Now we'll get the 2 free throws by Spivey from the original foul on Adams. Spivey, 14 points on the night so far, all in the first half. Free throws up and good. Giving him 15 points, tied with Carper for the team lead. There's 16 taking the lead back from Carper. Inbound comes the boss from Campbell. He'll walk it up the court, trying to get Folsom Lake back into this game. He'll take it, and he'll get it sent right back out of by Carter. That's at least his third block of the game. Here you get to see it on the replay. Drives down. Carter comes up and sends it back with authority. Apparently he was called for the foul. Sorry, I missed that. Campbell rather, at the line, makes the first free throw. Second free throw up and good as well. Harper over to Coddington, who sends it over to Spar. Shakes. Tries a layup, no good. Rebound comes off to Kaminja, and Folsom Lake has it on the offensive side. Campbell over to Rexford, back to Campbell. 12 on the shot clock. Campbell drives and is fouled on the drive again by Shakes. Oh, correction by Caleb Carter. I'm sorry about that. That's Carter's third, team's third here in the second half. Campbell back to the free throw line. He's now 3 of 3 here in the second half. Checking into the game for Columbia, number 10, Terrell Jones. Also checking in, number 32, Keon Pierce, replacing Caleb Carter. Campbell's free throws up and good. That's 4 in a row he's made for the Falcons, making it 56-34, Columbia's lead. Harper over to Shakes. Shakes thought about the three. Now kicks to the wing to Carper for 3, and it's good. 18 points on the night for Carper, the freshman out of Fresno, California, Clovis West High School. Ball comes down low to Rexford. Rexford works on it, rebound, or lays it up on the rim. Hung there, no good. Rebound, tries, tips it again, no good. Finally, Shakes comes down with the rebound for Columbia. That ball just seemed to hang up there forever. Finally, Shakes comes down with it. Columbia layup. That's 6 points in a row now by Campbell, as he's got 10 on the game, and he's single-handedly trying to bring Folsom Lake back into the contest. Spivey over to Shakes. Shakes from the top of the key. Dribbling, working his way down low, and he traveled. There we go. Here's Shakes pass over to Harper in the earlier possession for the 3. Had to see the replay. Bellis, for the Falcons. Pull-up jump shot is good. Back to a 21-point lead for Columbia. Harper driving, kicks over to Shakes from the corner 3. Shot is up, no good. Rebound comes off to Campbell, and we got a foul called away from the ball on number 23. He's Shakes by Columbia. I guess something must have happened in that corner there. We were watching the ball, but Shakes and Rexford both hit the floor, and they called a foul on Shakes. Inbound Columbia, or underneath the Columbia basket from Campbell. Comes over to Davis, who checked into the game. Bellis at the three-point line, wing looking. Sends it to Rexford, over to Campbell. Campbell shot, no good. Rebound off to Spivey. Passes out the outlet to Terrell Jones, who gives it to Spivey for the three, and it's up and good. Quickly, Folsom Lake down court. Shot is up, no good. Rebound by Pierce, and Columbia is on the move again. Harper thought about a three. Now he dribbles around, turns the ball over off his foot. Here's a replay of the Spivey three-pointer. .5 game here as we go 12 minutes left in the second half. Ball is intercepted almost, but now, we get an over and back call. But we're going to get an over and back called, or conversation at least, by the referees there. The ball was actually tipped by Columbia. Campbell came back to get it, and then he must have dribbled on both sides of the line when he did that. So Carper inbound for Columbia, inbounds the ball to Spivey. Spivey dribbles, kicks it out to Reavers. Spivey driving shot, no good. Rebound comes off to Rexford for the Falcons. Campbell pushing, kicks it over to Bellis for the three, and it's good. Terrell Jones over to Carper, top of the key. Carper shakes, spins, passes off to Rivas. Kick, ball called. Carper's getting ready to inbound for Columbia. Shot clock at 20 seconds. Now they decide it's going to be a baseline inbounds. Not much movement from Columbia. Finally, Terrell Jones gets open. Kicks it down low to Spivey. Spivey, jump shot, good. And foul is called on number 32. Rexford, his third, team's fifth here in the second half. Sending Spivey back to the line to add to his 21-point performance tonight. Free throw is up and good. And Columbia has their largest lead of the night. Campbell, shot, no good. Rebound, Rexford, up and good for the Falcons. Quickly, Columbia back at him. Terrell Jones looking for somebody, finds Rivas. Shot, no good. Correction, Pierce. Shot, no good. Ball out of bounds to the Falcons. Levi, what have you seen in the second half that's different than the first half? It's been about a 20-point lead, 25-point lead here the whole second half.
Even with the lead that Columbia has, they let down their defense a little bit, and Folsom really hasn't taken advantage of it. They've been driving down the paint and missing off the glass and everything like that. So Columbia, if they brought back their defense, they could be winning by 30, almost 40 points by now.
Again, these two teams played last month, I guess, on 11-2 at the Falcon Classic, and it was 94-81, a much more competitive game today seems to be a little one-sided so far, as Columbia has a 65-43 lead with 10:19 left to go in the second half. Shot up and left short by Reavers, but Pierce comes down with the rebound for Columbia. Now Reeves loses the handle. Coddington gets it, kicks it over to Carper, and Carper hits the three-pointer, his 21st point of the night. It seems like him and Spivey are having a duel to see who can put the most points on the board. Back and forth they go to be the leading scorer on the night. Here's Coddington getting the loose ball, giving it over to Carper for the three. Columbia with the ball. Bartley lays it up. No good, but call for the foul. Will be number 20, Gavin Kamunja. Here we show you on the replay. Bartley hammered on the shot attempt. He's going to go to the line shooting two.
This is his third trip to the line. He's 100% so far on the night.
You did it. You jinxed him. Knew it was coming as soon as you said it. Let's see if he can make the second one here. Second free throw is up, and it's good. It's all because of you, Levi. Giving them the jinx. 69-43, Columbia up. Nice pass from Bellis to Kamunja for the dunk. Carper gives it off to Coddington. Coddington dribbles down the middle of the key. Stops, shot, no good. Rebound over the back. Called by Pierce. Here's a replay of the nice dunk by Kamunja on the last possession for Folsom Lake.
Carter came in the game for Kenyon Pierce.
Solich passes over to number 4, Fairchild, who again gives it to number 20, Kamunja, for another dunk. So in the second half, Folsom Lake's been able to get some points in the paint. They just haven't been able to sustain enough possessions to make it count enough to cut into the Columbia lead. Here's a three-point shot short by Coddington. The rebound comes off to Carter, but he's standing out of bounds, and that'll be a turnover for Columbia. Another empty possession here with a lead of 22 points. 8 minutes and 38 seconds left to go in the game. You know Coach Hoyt doesn't like empty possessions. Campbell in the wing. Back to Solich at the top of the key. Tried to wrap around pass, and it was intercepted by Bartley by the claim jumpers. Bartley hands it off to Rivas. Rivas dribbles down the middle of the lane. Stop, shot, good. Solich working on Coddington. Gets a screen there, works off of it, kicks it off to Davis, who shoots a three, and it's no good. Rebound comes off to Bartley. Bartley on the break. Over to Carper. Carper over to Rivas. 3-point, no good. Rebound, Carter kicks it up to the top of the key, and now Carper shot again, no good. Rebound comes off to Kamunja. Solis drives. No good. Rebound comes off to Rivas, and these outlets to Carper. Carper, one step, lays it up and in. Retakes the lead at 23 points for the night, as he's the leading scorer now with 23 points. Rebound comes off to Bartley. Shot no good again by the Falcons. One and done that time. Bartley drives. stops. Shot, no good. Rebound. Carter, no good. Rebound. Rivas up and in, and Columbia working the glass on the offensive end beautifully that time. Here's a replay of Rivas collecting the loose ball, laying it up and in, and we have a timeout on the floor by the Falcons.
This broadcast of Claim Jumper Basketball is brought to you by the NCS TV Summer Basketball Camp.
We're back live action here. Off the replay there, and Folsom Lake will take the inbound pass. Checking in for Columbia is number 5, Caden Sparks Davis. 5'9" sophomore from Sonora High School here in town. Getting to some court time here in the second half of the Claim against Folsom. And quickly picks up a foul. Got to get in the books, right? Get in the game, got to get in the scorebook. Pick up a foul. Going to the line, Jalen Solich, 5'10", freshman from Roseville High School in Roseville, California. Free throw is up and good. Again, Folsom Lake came in shooting 73.8% from the free throw line tonight, or in the season rather. Tonight, I'd say unofficially they're probably in that same range. Made more free throws than they've missed. Checking into the game, number 23, Keith Shakes. He's checking in for 21, Grayson Carper. Taking care of a little moisture on the court. Second free throw is up and also good. Davis inbounds the ball for Columbia. Davis from the top of the key, hands off to Bartlett. Entry pass to Carter comes off of Kaminja's leg and out of bounds. Columbia will retain possession. 13 seconds left on the shot clock. Rivas over to Davis, thought about it. 7 seconds on the shot clock. Entry to Shakes, and he's fouled with 5 seconds left on the shot clock by number 3, Clayton Davis of the Falcons. Adelson Shakes the line for 1-1 as that's the 7th team foul on the Falcons here in the second half. Free throw up, no good. A rebound comes off to Davis. Falcons bring it to the front court. Davis, guarded by Davis. Shot up, no good. Rebound 20. Kaminja with the rebound and basket. Three-point shot comes off, no good by Rivas. Rebound to Bartley. Bartley for Davis for 3. And Caden Sparks Davis for 3 from Columbia. Shot short. Rebound out of bounds, and Columbia will take over with just over 5 minutes. Here's the pass from Bartley, setting up Sparks Davis for the last 3-point basket for Columbia. Shakes, nearly travels, but keeps the pivot foot down. Davis, back to Rivas. Rivas has the ball taken away from him by Davis from Folsom Lake. Nice pass to Campbell there for the layup. Tight coverage there by Campbell for Folsom Lake. Shakes over to Rivas. Rivas to the wing to Shakes for a 3. Shot, no good. A rebound comes Kaminja. Outlet pass to Campbell. Back to Davis. And Davis has his shot go off the side of the backboard. Rebound comes off to Sparks Davis for Columbia, and Columbia is in the front court. Shakes over to Rivas. Rivas 3, no good. Rebound, Shakes up, no good. Blocked shot by Kaminja, and the ball goes out of bounds. Terrell Jones comes in for the game for Columbia, as well as Keon Pierce. Terrell Jones with the layup. Nice pass there from Solish, setting up Kaminja. Kaminja's had a decent second half here. He's had a couple dunks, a couple layups. That gives him 10 points on the night. Sparks Davis dribbling. Comes up. Campbell picks the pocket of Terrell Jones and goes in for an easy layup. His 14th point of the night. Now he plays some defense, bats the ball away, but Columbia will retain possession. Got a timeout on the court. Our score 80-55. Columbia leads Folsom Lake.
This broadcast is brought to you in part by Recruiting Boost, Athletic College Placement Service. The NCS TV Summer Basketball Camp. Go to NorCalSportsTV.com/camp to learn more and get your $100 discount off camp tuition. Practice timing, created by coaches for coaches. And Straight Sports, custom uniforms. Go to straightsports.com for more.
23-point game, 3.5 minutes left to go in the second half. Columbia up 80-57. Up, travel called on Columbia. Jaharbi Beard checks in. Turns the ball over for Columbia. So I'd say the second half's been pretty even. The lead's been about 20 points the whole second half. Both teams have played with aggression and passion. What would you say, Levi?
Yeah, both teams are doing a great job, both sides of the court, although Columbia does have the advantage being at home. Offense and defensively, Folsom did a great job in the beginning with defense and let it go to give more offensive time for Folsom Lake. But, you know, you have to be both sides of the court during the whole game in order to stay with it.
Columbia with the ball in the front court. Shakes over to Beard. Beard over to Terrell Jones. Working around the outside. Sparks looking for somebody. Gives it to Shakes. Shakes drives down and is called for an offensive foul. Okay. Shakes was called for the offensive foul. That's his third foul, team sixth. Bellis, pull-up jumper. Columbia just looking to take time off the clock. Get out of here unharmed. Nobody injured, nobody hurt. Terrell Jones tries a layup. Foul called by number 5, Everett Campbell. His first of the night. Team's 8th. Free throw. First free throw's up and good by Terrell Jones. Second free throw attempt here by Jones is also good. Solich. Coach Bedford calling a play here for the Falcons. Results in a shot by Campbell, no good. A rebound comes off to Keon Pierce for Columbia. Again, Terrell Jones, aggressive, tries a running shot, fouled by number 23, Jeremy Dexter. 9th team foul, second personal foul by Dexter. Terrell Jones back to the free throw line for Columbia. First free throw off the back of the rim, no good. He's got 4 points on the night for Columbia. Second free throw up, no good as well. Rebound by Dexter for Folsom Lake. Outlets to Billis. Billis dribbles it off his foot and out of bounds. Ball goes to Columbia. Campbell giving Terrell Jones pressure in the front court. Sparks Davis called for the offensive foul. Columbia turnover. 1:18 left to go. Columbia 82, Folsom Lake 59. Columbia will improve their record to 8-0, 5-0 here at Oak Pavilion, while Folsom Lake will fall to 2-8. Kaminja gets the basket and the foul here. Free throw is short. Rebound comes off to Sparks Davis for Columbia. Under a minute we go. 21-point lead. Been a 20-point plus lead in all second half for Columbia. As Sparks hits a three. (85-61). Layup, no good. Rebound, Bellis up and in for the Falcons. His 12th points of the night. He's still playing hard to the final whistle. Turnover by Columbia. Campbell set the inbound for Folsom Lake. And it's stolen by Sparks Davis. And that'll just about do it as we got 25 seconds on the shot clock. Columbia looking to just run the clock out here. Columbia called for the turnover. Double dribble the call. That'll give Folsom Lake one more opportunity to put points on the board here before the end of the game. Levi, who's going to be our Straight Sports player of the game?
Our NCSTV player of the game is Landis Spivey, and we're going to have an interview with him after the game.
Sorry, NCSTV player of the game is Landis Spivey. What did he do today?
Landis Spivey got 22 points, 5 rebounds, and 4 steals, and we're actually going to talk to him right after this.
Great. Awesome. Turnover again by Folsom Lake. 85-63. Sparks Davis going to be headed to the line for some free throws. Had the three-pointer earlier in the second half. Getting the free throw is good. 4 points on the night for him. Second free throw up and is good as well. Gets 5 points on the night. Number on his jersey, gets a number on the scoreboard. Last shot for the Falcons is good by Jaden Solich. Little layup runner. 5.8 seconds left to go. Your final score tonight is going to be 87-65. Your Columbia College Claim Jumpers are victorious over the Folsom Lake Falcons. This broadcast of Claim Jumper basketball is brought to you by the NCSTV Summer Basketball Camp. And now Levi Flores has an interview with our NCST player of the game.
I'm Levi Flores on the court with our NorCal Sports TV player of the game, Landis Spivey. 22 points, 5 rebounds, and 4 steals. How do you feel about that stat line, Landis?
I feel pretty good, but if it wasn't for my teammates, that stat line wouldn't look like that.
All right, and you already played this team earlier in the season, Folsom Lake. What does it mean to you beating this team twice?
It means a lot because it's always hard to beat a team the second time because we watch film and they watch film, so it's always hard to beat them a second time.
And you and Grayson Carper were going back-to-back three-pointers, scoring the whole time. So were you guys in a competition this game?
No competition. That's my dog, though. No competition.
Good game, Landis. Have a good one.
Again, that's Landis Spivey, our NCST player of the game. Spivey apparently likes to play against Folsom Lake. Last time he played him, he had 31 points, 8 rebounds. A huge game again tonight for Spivey as he helps lead Columbia College to an 87-65 victory over the Folsom Lake Falcons. For NorCal Sports TV, I'm Jeremy Hurtado and my partner Levi Flores. You've been watching Columbia College basketball. Thanks for being on the show tonight and drive home safely.